What's up everyone and welcome to Radio 2. So today we have a request from a dear Patreon, Heidi. Heidi, thank you so much for requesting. I really appreciate it. We're going to be reacting to Alexander Hamilton. I am looking forward to this. Recently we reacted to the musical, which was pretty cool. The Hamilton musical, at least a part of it. And this is gonna be something like animated series of that. So someone made all the songs. Someone turned all the Hamilton songs into animatics, and we're gonna start in order. Heidi is gonna walk me through this rabbit hole of Hamilton because I'm also curious based on historical, point of view. You can learn a thing or two about musicals, I know that, and she agreed to walk me through this, and now we're gonna have ourselves some animated series. So we're gonna start with Alexander Hamilton, and it's gonna explain his early life, how, like, before he arrives in New York City, I guess. So yeah, alright, I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's get into it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm definitely ready. This is Alexander Hamilton, the Hamilton animatic. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
How does a bastard, orphan, son of a whore and a Scotsman, dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean, by providence impoverished and squalor, grow up to be a hero and a scholar? The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter. By 14 they placed him in charge of a trading charter.
And every day while slaves were being slaughtered and carted away across the waves, he struggled and kept his guard up. Inside he was longing for something to be a part of. The brother was ready to beg, steal, borrow, or barter.
Then a hurricane came and devastation reigned. A man saw his future dripping down the drain. Put a pencil to his temple, connected it to his brain, and he wrote his first refrain, a testament to his pain. Well, the word got around, they said this kid is insane, man. Took up a collection just to send him to the mainland. Get your education, don't forget from whence you came, and the world's gonna know your name. What's your name, man?
Alexander Hamilton. My name is Alexander Hamilton, and there's a million things I haven't done, but just you wait, just you wait.
When he was 10, his father split, full of it, debt-ridden. 2 years later, see Alex and his mother bedridden, half dead, sitting in their own sick, the scent thick. And Alex got better, but his mother went quick.
Moved in with a cousin, the cousin committed suicide, left him with nothing but ruined pride. Something new inside, a voice saying, Alex, you gotta fend for yourself. He started retreating and reading every treatise on the shelf.
There would have been nothing left to do for someone less astute. He would have been dead and destitute without a cent or restitution. Started working for his late mother's landlord, trading sugar cane and rum and all the things he can't afford. Scamming for every book he can get his hands on. Planning for the future, see him now as he stands on the bow of a ship, headed for a new land. In New York, you can be a new man.
New York, you can just you wait. New York, you can just you wait. New York, you can be a new man. New York, just you wait.
Alexander Hamilton,
Alexander Hamilton,
we are waiting in the wings for you.
waiting in the wings for
You
you.
never back down, you never learn to take your time. Oh, Alexander Hamilton,
Alexander Hamilton,
when America sings for you.
Will they know what you overcame? Will they know you rewrote the game? The world will never be the same.
the ship is in the harbor now. See if you can spot him. Another immigrant coming up from the bottom. His enemies destroyed his rep. America forgot him. We fought with him. Me, I died for him. Me,
I trusted him.
Me, I loved him.
And me, I'm the damn fool that shot him.
There's a million things I haven't done, but just you wait.
What's your name, man?
Alexander Hamilton.
I got to learn a little bit about Alexander Hamilton's early life. A story of hardships, to be honest. I don't know if I would go as far as say tragic, but it's just, I mean, from what I've heard, his father left him and his mother, and then soon after, like a couple years later, his mother died, and he got a job pretty early, like at the age of 11, 12, something like that. He got a job pretty early, and he just worked his way up to, up in the job, and then moved to New York to like go to study there, like I don't know, something like that, to just continue with his life. Pretty interesting about it. Maybe there are some things that I've missed, I'm sure. Heidi, maybe you're gonna tell me, or someone else is gonna tell me, but this was very interesting to watch, to be honest. We're starting with the story of Hamilton, and I think we can get pretty far. So far so good. This is pretty much a kid who comes from nothing, and then you can tell, a kid comes from nothing and pretty much work his way to where he is right now. To be in the history, because this whole thing happened like in the 18th century, something like that, very, very back in the day. So yeah, that was great. Thank you, Heidi, so much for this request. Appreciate you as always. And yeah, this is gonna be it from me. Bye bye. I'll see you in the next one.